Welcome to KDS Learning. In this session, we will learn how we can link and embed different documents in Microsoft Excel worksheet. For the purpose of demonstration, we'll be using this blank sheet and let's make a reference to equation 1. Now we will embed equation 1 in this document. For this purpose, we are going to click on the Insert tab and then in Text Group, let's click on the Object. We will be embedding equation 3.0 as an object in this worksheet. But we have option to create equation from the scratch or use an existing equation. Let's select Create New. And then under object type, we are going to select Microsoft Equation 3.0. Let's select that display this document as an icon. Now this is the icon that will be used to represent the equation 3.0, which we are going to create new. If we choose, we can change the icon as well, but let's click OK. Here we can type that equation using this equation editor in book 1. For now, we are only going to select a matrix template of order 2 by 2. Let's first take the bracket, choose this bracket, and then inside this bracket we are going to place a matrix of order 2 by 2. And let's say that this is the identity matrix. Press tab, 0, 0, and then 1. Now let's close this, and there is a reference to that identity matrix. That identity matrix equation is now embedded into this document. We can click outside, and anytime if we want to take a look on that equation, we can click on the icon, and here it brings up the required equation. Let's close this. And now we are going to embed a graph type. Let's say that we have a graph, and let's call this as graph 1. Just like before, if we want to embed a graph, we can again click on the Insert, and then in the text group, let's click on this object. Here you can see that now Microsoft Graph Chart is the object type that we want to embed in this Excel worksheet. As we have selected Create New, therefore, if we select Display as an icon and then choose this Microsoft Graph Chart icon, press OK. And here is the Microsoft graph in book 1 that is selected. Let's say that this is already a template and there is a data available and there is a graph associated with it. We are going to just accept this as a template for the new graph object, and let's go and close this. And here is that graph that is embedded, and if you can take a look in the formula bar, you can see that this graph is now showing as an embedded in this worksheet. Similarly, there are other documents type which we can embed into this worksheet. Let's click on one more time on Insert tab and then click on the object. But this time, instead of choosing these object types, you can see that we can include the WordPad document, the packages, orientation chart, add in the Microsoft Office program, open document. There is a long list of the object types which we can embed in any Excel worksheet. But we have the tab create new selected. So every time we select an object type from here, we have to create that object. But what if the object is already existing? We can choose create from file. Now we are going to browse for the file that we will use as a base file to create our object that we are going to embed. Let's select browse, and then in Camtasia Studio let's click on Excel. In the practice we are going to select P lesson 4, insert, and here we want to click and link to file. As you can see the result that now the base file is linked to the object type that we are going to embed into our worksheet. And if you will make any changes in the base file, those changes will be reflected in the embedded object as well. So insert the contents of the file into your document and create a link to the source file. Changes to the source file will be reflected in your document. That's why we have selected link to the file. And we also want to display this as an icon. So let's display this as an icon and then press OK. Now you can see in the formula bar that we have that Excel workbook as an embedded object in our worksheet. That's how we can embed PowerPoint presentation, different workbooks, different charts, equation, and other PDF documents into our Excel workbook. And whenever we need to access those documents, we simply click on their icon and take a look. For example, if we click on Microsoft Graph, here is the chart. If we want to take a look on those equations, we can double click on the equation and this will open up the referenced equation. That's it for now, and we'll be doing more videos on different options for Excel 2013.